Hey everyone, Gail with Antique Book Collective, and today I'm getting to you guys with, I guess it's a little bit of an opinion piece, but it's also something that I've seen in my own experience. So guys, this video is about don't use eBay's AI. So I am sure a lot of you guys probably don't even know about this, but eBay actually rolled out, a few months ago actually, they rolled out a new AI description tool, and you can just click it and it creates an whole-on description based on the data they can scrape on the book that you actually are trying to list, or whatever other item you're trying to list. So it is a really, really cool thing, and you can actually delete what it puts out and put it back in, and it can create different stuff each time, and it puts out really interesting information, and I haven't done a whole lot of testing with it, but so far everything seems rather factual with it, which is rather dandy. But the problem is, well, eBay what I'm selling with antique books, and what I'm sure a lot of you guys are selling with your antique books, is it's not really what eBayers are looking for when they are buying items. Of course, there are a lot of people who do want to see the sort of copy that the AI would put out, but the thing is, it's sort of a copywriting thing that's trying to push a sale. It's not talking about the actual description of an item. It's talking more along the lines of if this was an Amazon listing. It's not talking about this is a used listing and here's the factors of it, here's this, here's that, here's that. We all have seen eBay listings where it talks about everything about the item, and then all the store policy things, and then how we ship out, all these sorts of things. That's sort of what people are more used to seeing on eBay. That, or they're used to seeing absolutely nothing on an eBay listing description. So I guess if you're going to post nothing in your description, doing the AI would be beneficial for you, or if you're selling brand new stuff, it could be beneficial for you. But if you guys are selling antique or used books like me, there's a chance the AI tool might not be the best thing for you. So the reason for that, again, guys, is because for me and for a lot of other people that I see, when you are going down to the description, you are actually looking for more ideas of what the condition of the book you're buying is when it's an antique book. Of course, if it's a new book, it's like, oh, it's very good condition. You know what very good is based on eBay's rules. However, antique books, there is not a very good, like new option to click. You have to type in the condition note what that is, and a lot of people will type just a short little condition note, myself included. I just type a short little condition note of book's in okay shape, or book is ex-library, book is in great shape, amazing shape, stuff like that. Of course, I don't think I say amazing, but I say that, and then I say be sure to see photos and description for greater details. And I have a lot of people that then go down to my description, and I have a lot of people that actually will reach out and they're like, hey, it says here that this is wrong with this particular page in your description. Can you actually send me a photo of this? And more often than not, the photo is already on the actual eBay listing, so people don't need to ask that. But every now and then I do have to type something out that I don't put into the eBay description for, put into the eBay photos, because you only have so many photos. Nowadays they increased how many photos you can put up, which is really nice. But all that is to say, with the particular way that I do my listings, and the way a lot of people that I see do listings, the eBay AI just does not work for used books, or in particular antique and vintage books that have just a little bit more of a story that you need to tell with just how ratty they may look or may not look. You can say binding is tight, you can say this and this and this, stuff that doesn't, it could go in the condition note, but no one's going to read it in the condition note. People will read it in the description itself. Condition note and description, I know it's technically something you should put in the condition note, but it's something that sort of works better in the description from my own experience. The condition note, it's just a little difficult for people to find, to use, all that sort of stuff. So it's sort of an opinion piece, and that, guys, that's why I started this video with saying this is an opinion piece more video than anything else. I mean, as you guys can see right here, I'm doing a little bit of a rambling video. All I really have is the title of this. Oops, sorry, I dropped it. The title of this video, the number of videos it is. Whew, I've done so many videos for this channel. But aside from that, I'm sort of just rambling on my thoughts, all my experience, all that sort of stuff. And guys, the AI tool, as I already said, it's quite the powerful tool. It does some really interesting stuff. When I first did it, I thought it was just going to compile all the metadata that I already put in of, oh, it was published in this year, in this city, by this author, all these things. But actually, it went out and started telling a few things about the book itself, about the author, about the time period. It was really interesting. It really went all out and talked about the author itself and shared some cool stuff about what this story was to this author. And it's like, wow, I know I could have found that on Wikipedia maybe myself, but it's cool seeing all that compiled in like one paragraph on eBay. right away with this AI tool. So again, it's a really powerful tool. I personally have looked at using it, and I've clicked it a few times, and I'm like, all right, delete that part, delete that part. I'm actually going to save this part. So I actually have been experimenting a little bit with it, but by and large, it just, I don't know for sure if it is something I plan on using long term. Of course, it's something that I'm not entirely against using, but that's just all of my take. With all that said, I'm sure there's going to be some comments down below of AI is evil, AI is going to destroy the world, AI is going to save the world, all these things. I'm not really getting into that argument in this video. If you guys have been following my channel for any amount of time, you know that I have done quite a few things with AI for various business ventures because, let's face it, it's a tool, and if I'm leveraging that tool to my own benefit, I'm able to maximize my own efforts and do a whole lot more. And for me, running business by myself, it's really nice being able to do a little bit more with my time, or in my case, sometimes a lot more with my time. Instead of spending 70 hours on a project, I can get it done in just a few hours, and it's like glorious. Honestly, guys, doing some of the graphics that I've done, having access to the AI image generation things, which I know a lot of controversy over that, I don't care, but being able to do that and then put it into Photoshop, do all the things I need to do to make it like what I really wanted to see, it's like, oh, that is so much faster than having to generate everything from scratch and going on Photoshop, doing the brushes, getting everything just right. I spent so many hours on Photoshop before, and now it's just like, oh, forget that. I'm doing it the easy way. But with that said, guys, AI, it's really powerful, it's really cool, it's a fun thing to watch if you guys have not gotten into doing anything with AI. I know a lot of people are scared of it, I know a lot of people are worried, I know a lot of people are thinking it's Satan itself, but guys, it could be worth just testing out a little bit. Something that I have heard many, many times from people that are looking into doing AI, and all the people that are getting laid off, they're like, the people getting laid off are the people that aren't using it whatsoever. The people that are getting hired, the people that are keeping their jobs, are the people that have learned how to leverage AI to maximize their efforts to become more productive at work. So it's a productivity tool, guys. Would you stop using email because you think email is Satan because the NSA watches your email? Some people might, but it really hurts your productivity. So guys, it's sort of a productivity tool. Yes, I know there's some ethical concerns that some people have. I know there's other people thinking it's going to start asking where Sarah Connor is, and we all know when you guys do all those reCAPTCHA things and click where the stop sign lights are, stop lights, all these things, we all know you're helping to find Sarah Connor. So don't do those CAPTCHAs, guys. Oh no! Obviously, I'm being a little sarcastic there, but with that said and done, sorry for that little spiel about my views on AI, but it is a tool. It is something that I would recommend you guys get at least a little bit familiar with. Maybe you don't want to use the main AI tools out there that have some of the main headlines that everyone's freaking out about, but use the AI tool with eBay. Just click it a few times, delete the thing that comes out, click it again, delete, click it again. Just read it through and see what you think, and I think it's a pretty cool tool. I think it's pretty powerful. For me, with my antique books, it's not necessarily the best thing, and it's actually sort of funny. Some of the books that I've tested it on are like more rare books that there's like no information on, and the AI thing, instead of doing like this much, it does like this much because it's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know either, so you and me are in the same boat, Mr. AI. Ugh, I don't know what this book is. I'm glad it's in English so I can at least read some of it and find out what it is. It's like, ooh, imagine if it was some other language. I'm just waiting, guys, honestly. There are some books out there that are like written in a dead language that no one even knows how to translate because it's such a dead language. I'm like, I'm just waiting for the day that I find one of those, and I'm just like, eh. So, long story short, that's my little spiel. I know it's a little off the cuff. I know I went down some rabbit holes. I know I seem to have rambled maybe a little bit for this video, but I just really wanted to share my views on the eBay AI, and honestly, I also wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of this particular tool. While it's not necessarily something I'm the biggest fan of in the whole wide world, I think it is pretty dandy, and it is something that, again, I've experimented with several times, and I plan on continuing to experiment with it. eBay, I would love to have it so they could actually have the AI look at the photos of a listing that you would do and like tell condition notes from that. I think that'd be the stupid coolest thing ever. Like, imagine, guys, if you had an AI tool that could actually like do the description notes, do the condition notes and do the description and all that, just like a single AI thing, and you just post the photos and it fills in all of the metadata. Imagine how much time that would save. Like, oh, that'd be awesome. Like, honestly, it'd be fun to even have an AI that does the photos for you at that point. Like, imagine, guys, where your entire business could just be you sourcing. And with this AI tool with eBay, being able to do description. Description is something a lot of people get nervous about, and having it so an AI can do that, that could make or break a lot of people. It could make it so a lot more of us can spend more time sourcing for all the really cool stuff and less time fiddling with listings. And honestly, I like fiddling with the listings because a bad listing means a book won't sell. A good listing means it might sell. So personally, I like fiddling with it, but some people, they just don't feel confident enough writing sales copy. So that is something to keep in mind. With that said, if you guys do feel uncomfortable about writing sales copy, I was just checking over there to see if I had the book. I don't. But there is a book called How to Write Copy That Sells. So again, that is How to Write Copy That Sells. I can't remember the author's name, but it's a pretty cool book. You guys could just buy it. It's not too expensive. You can buy it on Amazon or buy it on eBay, because I mean, we're eBay sellers. Come on, guys. Support eBay. I'm being a little sarcastic. Amazon's better for buying books like that sometimes. Oh, eBay can be weird for buying new books. I don't know. I just don't like buying new books on eBay. But with that said, it's a really good book. It can give you guys a good crash course on how to write sales copy that is succinct. It makes someone actually click the buy button, that sort of stuff. I would recommend going through something like that if you guys are at all worried about writing descriptions for your things, or again, use your AI tool with eBay and just let it do its thing and see how it sells. You can do some A/B testing, have it so you make some of your own descriptions and then the AI does some, see which one sells more. Long story short though, that's all up to you guys. With all that said and done though, long deep breath. Whew, I've been talking for a long time. With that said though, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys would like to see some more stuff from me, be sure to subscribe. You can do that down there or right there in the corner. And I believe, since we're at the end of the video right about now, you can click right on there, right there too. See that cool little icon? Click him, and that also will let you subscribe. Be sure to check out my channel info also, and I can actually show you guys a few other reseller channels that I recommend, and some economic videos that I recommend, channels for that. And be sure also, guys, to check out some of my other videos, because I have made a lot of videos. As I mentioned already, I've made a lot of videos, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next one. If not, no hard feelings. So see you guys then.